Players in Magic the Gathering with money to spend but are still angry and frustrated with Wizards of the Coast are now buying these cards. I wonder how Wizards of the Coast feels, losing all this revenue into the secondary market. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here, and thanks again for finding me in the Nacho Cheese universe of YouTube and checking out my content today. Big shout out to all my regular viewers who are tuning in each and every day, giving these videos a thumbs up, even on today, which is Boxing Day by the time you're watching this video. Hope everyone had a great, safe holiday so far. And of course, my Patreon members and my YouTube membership members who support the channel. Thanks again for being here, everyone. And anyone else finding this channel, giving the video a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button, welcome aboard to the party. Join the conversation. Looking forward to seeing those comments down below. So here we have it. The end of the year. People have spent some money buying some reserve list cards. We even have a buyout on the list this week. An actual buyout. Kind of crazy stuff going on. The reserve list continues to be strong. The sales continue to show up. And although it's not very high volume sales, they are consistently happening each and every week at a steady pace. After that drop off we had about 4 weeks ago, we've been pretty much steaming straight ahead, but the value of the cards being bought are at a higher price point. These aren't the low end cards. These are higher end cards. I can't wait to take you on this trip to the Yellow Brick Road, to the Ivory Castle Cookie Cutter Kingdom. We are going to go down and find out from number 10 to number 1 the hottest selling cards. Stick around, it's coming right now. We start out the Hot 10 this week with Fork. It has 21 sales from December 16th to the 23rd. The market price is $43.92 US. Cards like this will continue to have value on the secondary market due to the age of the card. Now, this is a revised edition, but some sales, which I can't really comment on because I'm only focused on the reserve list ones, some of the sales are from Unlimited. So I could say, yes, there was 21 sales of Fork this week, but an additional 6 copies were only from Unlimited and 4 betas as well. Those don't count. It's 21 sales of revised edition that sold, but a few extras out there just for those who are curious to see what's going on. Now, number 9 this week, and I'm not surprised, is From the Dark, and that is Goblin Wizard. 27 sales this week, and that's because this card has fell down pretty hard. This card was as high as $270 US, and it's now down to a market price of $90.12 US, around $120 Canadian, or €88.48 to get this card into your house. Cards like this, because they won't be reprinted, will continue to have value. But when the market right now is as bad as it is, it's a great time for players to jump in and grab cards like this. I can understand why they're going after them. And remember, guys, if you happen to be buying any of these cards on TCG Player, please consider using my affiliate link found in the description of this video and all other videos I make. Every time you make a purchase, you click my link. It takes you right to TCG Player for your buying experience, and the channel gets a 3.5% kickback, which I use to buy cards myself. So thanks again, guys. It helps the channel a lot. And we have number 8 with Thrall Champion from Fallen Empires finding their way back into the list. 31 sales this week with a market price of $7.07 US. Now, this is a card I told players to leave alone, but apparently people don't care. They want the rise of the Thralls to happen sooner. This card, I still say, when built into a proper deck, with support of new Thralls that were created at some point in the future, this card can be pretty disgusting because he can take control of Thralls. He himself counts as a Thrall, so he gets his own +1/+1. I love cards like this that are kind of like the old way, the old language, that are kind of broken that way. If the right tribal support ever comes along, this card will hold value. Way to go, Thrall Champion. Glad to see you here again. Number 7 this week is Scrubland with 33 sales and a market price of $332.37 US. €244.31 will get that card into your house. Here in Canada, a heavily played copy will run you $300 Canadian. Now, Scrubland here, along with a lot of dual lands, are starting to trend sideways on a slight decline in price. Do not expect any really lowball things to happen. These cards are holding up very well even in this bad market, so keep an eye on it. If you're looking for this card and you just want to play with it, go for a heavily played copy. It's still going to hold value. If you're an investor or a collector, a flipper, you might as well go for the near mint. It's not going to cost you that much more to get this card. Now, number 6 this week is Taiga. That's right, 35 sales this week, and I said it right, didn't I? Market price is $372.18 US. Here in Canada, $325 Canadian will get you a moderately played copy. €239.33 will get this card into your house. And I have an interesting story which I'll tell after the end credits of this if you guys are curious to know something interesting about Taiga. All right, guys, let's go and check out our next card, and that is going to be the number 5. Soldevi Excavations finds its way back into the Hot 10 with 37 sales this week, and that's because it continues to fall in price. Now, as the army of the Soldevi, anyone on this channel knows we've been tracking this card. We're at 6,493 copies, I believe. I haven't really looked at the spreadsheet in a while. I've just been adding to it, and I haven't really done a tally in a while. But I think that's the last count I have marked on a sheet here. The market price is $19.09, but you can find copies on TCG Player for $6, moderately played. If you're new to the channel and you want a fun card, this is the one that the channel likes to buy. We like to joke around with this card. It is the Army of the Soldevi because it comes into play. You got to sacrifice an island, and then you can start scrying. It's a great card, and it taps for 2 mana, 1 blue and 1 colorless. What a great card to have around, and there's always ways of dredging up the cards you're ditching. Love this card. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 4, and that is Yawgmoth's Will. 41 sales. This is what I'm talking about. Some higher price cards now starting to move because the price has fallen so low. The market price is $204.29 US. It is €116.73 to get this card into your house, and it's around $240 Canadian for a lightly played copy if you were looking for one locally here in Toronto. Great card, and again, with the price dipping like this, it's attracting a lot of attention from players. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at number 3, and that is Plateau. We knew this would be here. We've seen a consistently high sales in the last 3 weeks. 53 copies sold this week. You can find this card as cheap as $275 Canadian. That's around $210 US. Here we have the market price of $326.89 US, €219.09 to get this card into your house. And again, this is part of that story at the end credits. If you make it that far, it's very interesting. Let's check out number 2, Copy Artifact. Of course it's going to be here. This is a minor buyout this week, and it's the number 2 card. 73 sales is pretty high. The market price is $60.75, but heavily played copies were going for $20 on TCG Player. A lot of people took advantage of that low price because if you're looking for a play copy for a commander deck, what a steal this card just brought you in value. I understand, but we haven't seen a card this cheap in a while with this much usability, versatility, and collectability. Amazing artwork too. Way to go, Amy. I love her artwork. You guys know it's true. Timebox is my favorite card. Now, you've waited this long. Let's go ahead and let's check out the number 1 card this week, and that is Tika's Dragon. Now, I missed part of the sales, so I'll be honest, only half the sales are being recorded because the other ones happened part of the week before. And I'd already done the tallies, and I didn't know until one of our members here on the channel made me aware of it. So if you take a closer look at this dragon, and you should, remember this, guys. There are ways of getting artifacts out very quickly. This thing has Flying, Trample, and Rampage 4. Rampage is an old ability, guys. I'll read it out for you. For each creature assigned to block beyond the first, this creature gets +4/+4. If you block with 3 creatures, this guy is going to get +8/+8 attached to him. It's crazy, okay? A great card. I can see why people like it, and it's very cheap. So a card like this, if you're trying to make a Brothers War deck or some kind of commander deck using Urza and stuff, I understand why you might be trying to pop stuff like this out in Tron decks and stuff for just a fun card to have around a casual deck, but an amazing card nonetheless. So this is your Hot 10. These are the hottest selling cards, and that was only half the cards. It actually sold almost 430 copies. That's a buyout. Somebody took some time to buy that card out for some reason and have some fun with it. We haven't seen that for a long time, and here we are at the end of the year with only half the sales because part of them fall into another week, and it's still the hottest selling card this week. That's what happened, guys. That's how it is, and that's the way I saw it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Happy Boxing Day to everyone out there. Have a great one. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another video. Enjoy the day. Guys, a big thank you. A special warm thank you to all the fantastic people who support this channel each and every day through difficult times, through the good times. You guys matter. Thanks again, patrons. Great. You guys made it to the end of the story. I'm going to use fictitious names to get this through, but here's what happened. If you guys noticed throughout the video, I mentioned, I think it was Plateau and Taiga. And what happened is you saw the euro price, right? Versus the US dollar. Much cheaper in the euro, but you have trouble getting cards from Card Market over to here. What if I told you that somebody out there took $40,000 US, took the whole kit and caboodle, went over and bought a whack load of dual lands, of those two specific dual lands, revised only. And they bought all those copies, near mint only. As far as I'm waiting to see the rest of the images. I've only gotten a big selection. I haven't got the little individual shots yet. And they're bringing them all back. So they had somebody be like a middleman over there, buy the cards, pull them all together, and ship them their friends, high school buddies. And one lives overseas now, and they have collaborated to get this done. I can't wait to get all the photos in and actually verify everything. I've only seen about 40 copies so far, but I can't wait to see how many it adds up to, because then I will add that into the next week's Hot 10 if it can all be confirmed by the time the next video comes around. So interesting to see that how some people can flip things and take advantage of it. And then they stand to profit on it because they can sell it for a little bit less, make the prices work better, although he's only planning on selling half because it will actually pay for about 30% free. Crazy stuff, guys. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Be safe out there. I'll let you guys know more information as soon as I have it. Enjoy the day.